Hi, welkom bij at the next frequency. I'm just going to talk Dutch, you hear this? Welcome to the next frequency. I'm very excited for this day. Happy Lunar New Year. We're finally shifted from the year of the snake to the year of the fire horse, and I'm very excited. I can really feel in myself, at least I need to speak for myself, but I really feel like change is going on. So why am I so excited for this day? Okay, last year we've spent 365 days in the year of the snake, and the year of the snake is very female. It's very going inwards. It's very feeling, very much reflecting, and learning to listen to the body. At least that was the year of the snake for me. The year of the snake really taught me that even though I may think that I'm doing everything right, but as long as I feel drained in my energy, or I feel like I can't be authentic around other people, or like other people are taking some kind of disadvantage for me, because like that happens, right? I have to be honest. It's up to me to learn to listen to myself then, because my body is already feeling that, and my body is already telling me that. And last year I really needed to shed that last last residue of trauma. It was the last part of me that I had to solve, basically. And instead of solving, I needed to listen, because going I was going in it like, okay, like fully going in it, right? Like, okay, this happened and my body isn't doing what my body supposed to do. I didn't function anymore because the trauma shut down my brain so badly that I had to learn how to speak again. That was really difficult, but okay. Instead of taking action, I learned that I had to listen to my body. I had to learn how to take care of my body, and I had to learn how to be gentle for my body and how to love my body again, because my body's been abused. It's been, I don't know if I can say that word, but as AIDS, like my body went through a whole lot. And, um, yeah, that your my body in the end, it's all muscle, right? We're having like this few we're made of this few aspects, right? And muscle is one of them, and muscles have memory. I mean, my brain is muscle, and I know I can train my brain to do whatever I would like to want, because I knew by doing my neurological research, I knew that I could reprogram my mind. I did everything, I did that all, but somehow I forgot that my body also was made out of muscle, and that my body also has like the memory. It's imprinted, right? I needed to let it go. And um thank you so much to Anita Sophia. We did Kundalini. I did 4 Kundalini sessions or 5 Kundalini sessions with her now, and um, the first three, I get so emotional. The first 3 Kundalini sessions I did with Anita Sophia they were so nice. Her energy, really, guys, if you can check her out, I will put everything from her in the description. I put her IG on it, so go follow her. She's really amazing. And the Kundalini sessions I did with her were also very liberating, really. The third one, I just fell asleep. So, from that, shedding your identity, shedding every last bit that doesn't work for you anymore, year, we're jumping into the male year, we're jumping into the fire horse year, and the fire horse year is very much going outwards, and it's very much creation and manifestation, and to take decisions, to put your boundaries up, and that's also what the planets are doing. Like Saturnus, I believe, was from is going from Pisces to Aries, so it's ending one cycle and it's opening up another cycle. There's the solar eclipse this today. The new moon is today. It's a lot of signs that the world is ready for powerful identity shifts and for powerful decision making. So we're coming from a place of self reflection. We're coming from a year that was forcing us to look everything in the face that we didn't want to see or that didn't worked anymore for us, right? That's why a lot of people had felt like last year was poo. Okay, it was so poo. It was very much poo. And not only that, there's also the collective energy that also is triggering a whole lot. And a lot of people who are unknowingly sensitive to that are getting influenced by that. And it affects in a negative way because it's heavy um, to recognize everything because not everything is your own, and how are you going to discern that, right? Like it's a difficult path, but anyways, I know for me I did the work, and my self-reflection from last year really taught me that I need to just follow my heart. I after after I got threatened at work and I was looking in the mirror and I was like, my body was like going 100 miles an hour, and I was like, okay, from now on I'm just going to do the things that make me happy, right? Because I suffered so much, not only by the hands of others, but also by my own hands, by my own choices. Like I wish that sometimes I followed my heart earlier, but on the other hand, it still made me who I am today. So how mad and how mad can I be about that, really? But you sometimes I'm still human, right? Like I still have the feeling or sometimes of like a little bit of guilt towards myself, like, oh, if you did this earlier, then maybe you would have healed sooner, or you would have had this, or you would have had that. But that's not how it works, like that's the ego talking, and I know it's my ego talking. So that from going to internally validate my own choices and my own to make my own path in life, I am here creating, because even though it wasn't what I wanted at that moment, it was what I needed. The situation at work had to happen because my work there was done. I I've outgrown that situation, and that's why it had to happen, because I needed the time to zoom out. I was too involved, and I had outgrown that situation at that point in time, and that was why the universe was like, okay, you don't want to listen, so we're doing it like this. If you don't want to hear it, you have to feel it, and that was it. So last year it was for me all about shedding the trauma versions of me, shedding every less limited belief that I had and every insecurity about myself that didn't align with my version of time anymore. And this year, from going to the self reflection, it is time to turn it into power. It is time to claim back the power that other people stole from me. It's time to claim my sensitivity as the power and the gift that it is, because so many people are still trying to flee from away from their sensitivity. Well, the world is in need of that, right? We need the light and we need the love, we need the compassion, and we need people who can soften things because everything is so hard. And standing from this point, standing in this place, standing in my true power and feeling that I'm finally aligned with everything, I can say now it's time to make the change that we want to see. And in the end, like if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, but still we tried, right? I can't I can't get mad at myself for trying my best. I can get mad of myself when I don't try anything at all. When I'm just another voice in the void, right? I think this is going to be our year. This is going to be my year for sure. And I really feel like if you feel stuck, if you feel exhausted, and if you're feeling like you're just living from day to day to survive, then maybe, just maybe, try to listen a little bit more to what your heart is saying, to the frequency of your heart, because I think your heart deserves that. We're living in such a cruel and harsh world, it's crazy. Like, there's noise all around us, it's cluttering us, it's cluttering our inner voice. And I feel like it's time to reclaim our inner voice. It's time to reclaim our truth as it is. It's time to go and have discussions with people while we're just staying respectful of each other, because that is the thing that can, we're so much we're getting so drowned. It's not even our own fault, because it's what's pressured upon us, because we have to achieve a certain image. We have to achieve this. We have to have children. We have to get married. We have to be happy. We have to be wealthy. We don't have to complain. We don't get to be negative. There's so much. Just stand still for 1 second. Look at who you are and look at what you've become, and try to go back to the person you are, because that's a way of healing. That's the only thing that gets us to the healing. It's not coming back to who I am that's healed me. It's the process in which I faced my fears, in which I honored my mistakes, and in which I acknowledged my fears, and in which I decided to have just raw honesty towards myself and my behavior and my thinking patterns, because everything was my responsibility. The life that I live, the things that I think, the words that I'm saying, it is my responsibility. And that is something that I had to be aware. I had to get aware of that, because the world doesn't owe me a thing. No one owes me something. The only thing someone owes to someone is that I owe it to myself to be healed, to get better. It's my responsibility to create a better life than I could have ever imagined. I wish you all a happy, happy Lunar New Year. I wish you an amazing activation of the fire horse, for the highest good, for the highest collective. If you like this kind of content, then please don't forget to subscribe on my channel and like this video, so that I know that this is the content that people want to hear, so I can make more of it. I am Nix. Frequention is power. Bye.